Center frame. And I'm live. Good morning. This is Dr. Lueth. It is June 26, 2024, 7:31 a.m. Eastern Time, New York, USA. And I forgot my glasses. I'm going to have to save up for the next 2 years so I can get progressive lenses because that's the only way this is going to happen. But insurance doesn't cover that, so I have to pay out of pocket for those kind of things. For people who aren't familiar with insurance in the USA, it's all very different. There isn't just one type of insurance at all, and some will cover certain things and some will not. So understanding insurance, there's HMOs and there's MCOs and there's PPOs and POSs. And so if you're kind of new to that, make sure you're asking a lot of questions. If you have choices, I didn't have many, but that's okay. I'm not complaining about it. It's okay. But as for my health update, I mean, let's all just understand. It's not like I want to pass away. It's just simply I have actual physical medical things that cause me issue. And they're not fake illnesses. And I haven't been going to fake doctors. And I haven't paid off a doctor like some other people did to get my Social Security. Do you understand? I have no family. Okay. There's some legal thing I don't know anything about. I mean, who over the past 15 years, from wherever you come from, has any right to put pressure on me for anything? None of you had any right to do that. And if I deal with someone online, do you understand? I know who I'm dealing with. I know the first and last name of the actual people. I don't need your nicknames unless I know what your name is by your nickname. Okay? There's people just taking these large liberties without any consideration for my health. Josh Groban's dog. Some of Josh Groban's fans you got to understand boundaries, people. I mean, Josh Groban's dog brought a bunch of shit into my life. I was already having issues and trying to find health insurance, even though I was unemployed, not by my own doing. And I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, United States of America. I was looking for work, about 40 hours worth a week. Because I liked working. That's all I know. I started working when I was a small child. I didn't get paid for it. Okay? I'm allowed to kick people out of my life. Okay? And sometimes that's the right thing to do. I have told people say never burn bridges. And what I'm going to say is horseshit. Sometimes when you got everything on the right side and all that's meant to be there, including people, animals, whatever, you do burn that bridge so they can't follow you. easily anyway. Because you really don't want that ever being a problem for you or anyone else again. Some people I've known have said some ignorant, insensitive, hurtful things to me. And after a while, I just build up a callus. And when it comes to ice hockey, yeah, I know it's a business. National Hockey League, that's a business. I know. And it isn't like a regular for-profit government business. It isn't like a regular for-profit private sector. It's not like a federal nonprofit. It's not like a regular nonprofit. You're not dealing with gadgets. You're dealing with human beings. I know. But it is business. I mean, so anytime I'm in hockey mode, I'm talking hockey, or I'm around other ice hockey people, and we're at a game where we're just around each other, probably talking ice hockey. Maybe not. I mean, I do know other subjects to speak about. I just love ice hockey, but it's a sport. And it isn't an easy one. Okay. So I'm always going to be encouraging of people who want to try ice hockey. But no, I know it's not really for everyone. In the sense that some people are better at baseball. Some people don't even like sports. Okay, I get it. Music is for everyone, though. Even deaf people. Because they can feel its vibration. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Okay. Somebody take a ridiculously bleak view of something and you spread that view to other people. Right. Well, nobody's going to be messing around with portals or any other kind of thing for a while. This is not my cleanup. It's bad enough I got to live in it. I'm a United States citizen and I am not required to even have the internet. It is not a requirement. Businesses, companies, blah, 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 I cannot force that upon you. And they keep trying, and it's not okay. Also, some businesses, companies, yes, for many years now have been, yes, discriminating against the poor in the United States. That's not okay. It's not okay. I'm disabled. I love driving. I had hours and miles, I mean, hundreds of thousands of miles of experience. Thousands of hours behind the wheel. And one accident, which actually wasn't my fault, and the people ran off and left me there injured. Unless we're doing some kind of kinky sex thing. No, you are not allowed to treat me as though I am a child, especially like I'm your child. Oh, no, you don't. Anybody who has been communicating with me from air quote far away online, okay, do you understand? You don't have a right. No one had a right to put pressure on me. Not anyone from the National Hockey League sphere to anywhere else, ice hockey people. None of you have any right to put pressure on me for anything, not content, not anything. I mean, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and going to doctors and trying to take care of myself, I couldn't afford Cobra health insurance. Most people can't stay in Maryland. Most people cannot afford Cobra. We need to look at that. We need to look at that. It might as well just not be there. It's way too expensive for unemployed people in the state of Maryland to pay Cobra. I live in the United States of America, and being insured for your health is not a guarantee in my country. And there's some politicians, I don't know where you get your information, but you didn't get good information, I can tell you that much. Everybody needs to quit trying to steer my damn life, especially the females. PNC Bank does not run God Cares Ministries, LLC. It is not for them to decide how any monies come in. And I went to the police immediately. If I caught you, it's called predatory lending. That is against the law, PNC. I'm taking you to court. And I've already won. So I suggest you settle out of court. I'm giving people opportunities to settle out of court now. Bank of America. No, I'm taking you to court. People with power think you have the right to do something. Well, you don't have that kind of power over me. Social Security Administration, I will sue you too. Why don't you give the ones who aren't actually disabled, who got it by buying it or cheating and lying and stealing? My identity was stolen several times, and I've got proof of it. You can't come at me like that, United States government, because I have openly declared that I am using my Department of Homeland Security right to whistleblow. I got a lot to say, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and I can assure you it will produce fruit. The DEA owes me. I know you got an arrest. Excuse me, felons. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? I live in the United States. I'm allowed to tell you to take a fucking hike. You want to retaliate against me? Here I am. My name is Dr. Mia Lueth. I live at 238 East Main Street, number 7, Elkton, Maryland, 21921. Somebody wants me dead that badly. I'm right here. Leave everyone else out of it. Leave everyone else out of it. Fibromyalgia is not a fake false illness. Diabetes is not a fake false illness. Neither is PTSD. No one may put pressure or stress on me for anything, including money, United States of America. That's why I want to leave. This country can do some things better, including the back end, United States military, State Department. You do fine on the front end. You do shit in the back end. For the sake of civilians who love a military person, and for military personnel, the back end, you need some fucking help. You need to update, you need to do all kinds of shit. And there are some grunts out there living in the United States of America. Listen, just because you were in the military does not mean you can shit on everybody else. And yes, let your dog shit all over the neighborhood and not clean up after your dog. Okay? That doesn't make you a good U.S. American. That makes you an asshole. And I don't care what kind of service you did. You go through every single second of my life before you're allowed to speak a fucking word to me about anything. I know hard times. I know death. I know disaster. Many of you don't. But the human children of this world matter, even if they don't belong to me. And they should matter to every human, even if they don't belong to you. I like Cecil County in that you can collect rainwater. It's solar friendly. It's more rural, and it should stay more rural. Let's not let the urban sprawl happen here. We got a lot of wildlife areas. We got a lot of parks. We got a lot of protected land and other kind of things. We're going to keep it that way. I live in Cecil County now. I have to live close to a hospital and a lab core. I have no choice. Don't anybody be calling me names. Don't anybody be thinking that I'm lazy. Don't anybody be coming at me with anything. This is why I want to leave United States of America. I don't care how cold it gets, Canada. These days I have to stay inside more often anyway. I'm not going to apologize because I'm disabled. And I'm tired of mysterious strangers keep trying to fucking run my goddamn life. You don't have that right. I have a direction. I have goals. Fuck you. And if you are not in the United States of America, don't bother talking to me right now. Unless you're Canadian. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. Okay? Don't be all begrudging the fact that I have college degrees, you ass fucks. Get up in the morning and go fucking to school. Figure out how to squeeze a night class in. Like I did. Some of you people have just been such shit to me. I don't want to see your faces for the rest of my life. And I am dying faster than the average human being. So I don't have the time. Shut the fuck up and learn how to be professional in the United States of America, because we have a fucking problem with that. Who fucked up my country? That's who I'm hunting down. I will end you. Get right with your people.